Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-June 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see. Cappy. Cool. The overall energy for the reading, the Four of Swords. That's what I got throughout the reading as an energy. Pretty slow, steady, almost like nothing's happening. You know, you're taking it easy by the looks of it, or you're trying to. But the energy definitely feels like very grounded, very smooth. Starting off the reading, you get the Knight of Pentacles crossed by the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's a soul connection here. It feels like it's progressing, it's going places, but again, under the same kind of movement of pretty smooth. In your focus, the Four of Pentacles, you seem to be having a hard time letting go of something here. I don't know what it is yet, but in the recent past, the Two of Cups. All right, so there's love here. There's things unfolding quite nice, you know. We're just gonna leave it at that for now. I'm not getting anything troublesome in there, so I'm kind of getting, again, everything in this reading comes in as smooth. Well, ish, even this part. But in your strength, the Five of Cups, something's coming in potentially from your past. Maybe for you to look at, maybe you're working on something from your past, you know, in terms of healing. I don't know. Still carries a smooth energy. I'm going to be saying that over and over again because it's like, okay, so even if it does show up, it's not like, oh my God, no. In the immediate future, the King of Swords. Okay, we're picking up the pace here in energy. There's a lot of determination. There's a lot of you potentially getting something done here, you know. Supporting this reading, the Nine of Swords, there's a little bit of stress, and I feel like it comes through as the energies are starting to pick up a little bit. The energy surrounding you that you may not be aware of, the Eight of Cups. There's little to no connection to your heart here. Interesting. I mean, when you look at this reading from the outside, yeah, you see no heart energy in there. So it kind of makes sense, but okay. All right, in your hopes and fears, the Ten of Pentacles, it's because you're functioning 100% under an energy of practicality. So there's no emotion to that. There's no room for emotions here. There's no room for you kind of checking in with your heart. For some reason, whatever you're dealing with stands in the practical a lot. It's one of those, you know, what you see is what you get kind of things. In the immediate future, the Seven of Swords, kind of taking a distance from something here. All right, let's clarify. Let me do the Four of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, the Chariot. Feels good though. Feels good. Like as an energy, whatever it is that you're going through as an experience right now, you feel good about where you're at with it. So you feel good in your own skin here. You're giving me a sense of, yeah, you know, everything's fine here. Everything's steady, everything's cool. All right. Let me do the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. It almost feels like you're planning to build a house or something. Like it's one of those things where it comes through as an energy that's building on something, but it's like brick by brick kind of a thing. So I don't know if you're actually building a house or just the notion of building a family, building something. I don't know. It's not as much as those pentacles drag me towards the material, towards work, towards things like that. That's not the main ingredient here. It's something else. It could be in the, you know, in the like a side kind of an angle that everything has to do with you working, but it's something else, and there's a soul connection involved, so it's like building something. And from what I'm seeing, building a family kind of a thing. Let me do the Four of Pentacles in your focus. The Three of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Wands. But it does fall into that place of, it almost feels like something's not being addressed. And you would need your heart to address this one. And that's why your heart is closed off, because you don't want to. You're very stubborn about it. So it's almost like you put on a blindfold of, this is what we need to take care of, and anything else that happens on the side of that, we're just not going to look at it. And there's things happening on the side. As much as you've got your focus on something here and it all looks good, there's things you're also ignoring, potentially intentionally. So let me do the Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands. All right. So this is something from your past where I feel like there's been resistance on your part to end this, but eventually it did end, whether or not you agreed to it ultimately in the sense of, oh, okay, it's ending, or it was just ending because it was just ending and there was nothing you could do about it. I feel like initially there's resistance to it, but then there's a sense of, like almost appreciating that it did end, you know? Okay, so feeling almost grateful for that, because I feel like whatever that was left room for this, you know, for whatever you're doing now. Let's do the Five of Cups. In your strength, you get the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. You're tired too. A lot of times. There's a lot of effort being put into something here, and it's been put into something for quite a while. And you're giving me the sense of, at times, feeling like you're in this by yourself, which you're not. But it feels to you that way. So when you get to those times of, it feels so difficult and I feel like I'm the only one that gives a shit here, or something like that, those are the times where you almost want to quit. But you're not. You're lacking something here in the emotional aspect. Like everything looks good on the surface, everything looks and feels quite steady. There's a lack somewhere in the emotional realm, but because you're shut down to it, it's like I can't see it. What is it? What's the lack? Almost feels like you entered some sort of autopilot mode. For the King of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Four of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers. Okay, this is a combined kind of an energy, kind of an effort. This doesn't show up only practical. Up until now, it showed up quite practical. From this point on, it looks like there's more elements that are being involved here. And the first time that I'm seeing love showing up, so your heart is opening up here too. Okay, but it involves same thing as things progress. So it could be that for right now you're kind of in this very practical mode, but soon enough you're gonna potentially start opening up. For the Nine of Swords, you get the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. There's a distance kind of an element here. There's if you are working with someone here on something, the energy of working with them on something is definitely here. But you could be at a distance from them, or they could be at a distance from you. Physical distance, that is. There's maybe that's why you're feeling sometimes that you're at this by yourself. Because you don't have that presence. And because you're coming from a very practical way, you would need to have that next to you, you know, to be shown to you. Because if you had your heart with you, you would feel that, no, it's the both of us here. But when you're practical about things, no. You need to see it in order to believe it. You know what I mean? So, okay. Let's do the Eight of Cups in the hidden energies. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups. Yeah, you're giving me a sense of I'm saving it for later, you know. Right now I don't have time to kind of keep my heart open with it all, and right now I gotta stick with the plan, and then almost like when they'll be here physically, that's when I'll show up a little more in my heart. Which, what? So you're doing it for them? Because no, like, no, that's not, it's not, you know. That's what you get when you try to mix the emotional with the practical. It's like, no, it just doesn't make sense. So let me do the Ten of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, you get the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords. You're upset with your emotional side. You're like, well, if I get too emotionally involved in things, I might mess things up. That's why it's shut down for now. Huh? So again, kind of looking at everything almost like a plan that needs to be accomplished, and you don't have room for introducing any kind of emotional elements to it because it scares you. That, oh my God, what if I fuck things up? You know, I get too emotionally involved in this part of the plan, in this part of the plan, in this part of the plan. I can't afford that. So this is a self-imposed kind of an energy of remaining practical. And then saying, we'll have time for emotional later. You're scheduling the emotional. For the Seven of Swords in your potential outcome, the Six of Swords, the Hangman, the Eight of Wands. And here you're kind of giving me a sense of I need a break. You know, like I need a break. But not taking it until you see or hear that sign. I don't know if the universe is going to say something to you or send quite the messages to you in terms of you need a break, you need to chill. Because even though the energy is smooth and steady, it still feels like it's ongoing. There's a lot of energy being put into whatever process this is. So I don't know. I'm still not super happy about, you know, the postponing of your heart here. It's kind of giving me the sense of you're doing this for them. You're opening up your heart for somebody else, when in all actuality you need to be doing that for you. But okay, what am I gonna do about it? Nothing. I'm just telling you. Anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Nine of Cups, the Chariot, the Tower. And every time I say something like that to you, you come back with the same kind of thing. I'm scared. I'm gonna fuck things up. If I open up my heart to things, and if I go towards things, especially planned out things, and I'm getting too emotionally involved in that process, I might fuck things up. So that's why I'm not doing it. So you're scared of your own emotions? Why? You need that balance, because you'll get to freaking hear in, you know, those times where you kind of need a break, you kind of need to chill. Whereas if you had your heart open, it would give you that sense of, okay, I need 2 minutes here, 2 minutes here for myself, because it's for you that you keep your heart open. It's not for anybody else. There's a sense of you postponing opening up your heart. And again, giving me a sense of I'll do it when they get here, kind of a thing. Until then, I'm shut down because I don't need my heart. I'm good without it. Okay. Let's do messages from the universe. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Let's see if we can. We can't. We can? We can't. We'll do it like this. Well, it's basically what I just read for you, so. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.